Yo, welcome back to another episode of Turn It Hemmed Up. I'm your boy.
Do y'all think that you'll be able to handle it? Like, let's take if you guys were like famous, like, or when, I'm gonna say when because I like to put things out into the universe. But when you guys are famous and got where you're at the point where you can't even go to the mall and shop because people will hog you or get on you, bombard you. How would you guys handle that, or how would you handle a situation if you were in Kanye West's shoes?
Well, for me, I mean, I think
Free shit.
Yeah.
I think with anything, it's a struggle in life. With anything you go through, there's goods and there's bads. There's a give and there's a take. There's sacrifice. And all of these different things. So, with all of that going on, you have to find some type of peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do what makes you happy. You have to find some type of closure in that sense. With me, I feel like I could handle it because I found myself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I know that no matter what goes on in this world, I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like you got to just find some type of peace within it. You know what I mean? And have an amount of confidence to deal with it. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
if you have low confidence, low self-esteem about yourself, you have to definitely value yourself, in a sense, so
Like know your worth type of thing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would say that too. I think you got to know your worth. You got to know what you will put up with, what you won't put up with, be able to say no where you don't feel comfortable doing it, and be able to, make those decisions that a mature person is supposed to make. And I think that, if you have your head on straight, I think it'd be a little bit easier, maybe not super easy, but that's why I think like when these kids, when they get young, when they're young and they become like child stars or what have you, I think that child stars, they have to break a certain image when they get out of, out of that, out of their phase or whatever, their 12-year-old phase, and now they're 18 and 19, 20, 21, and now they want to break out like Miley Cyrus, for example. You know what I mean? I think that's hard to do. So I think it just depends on where you're at in your life, if you can take it on or not.
Yeah, I think a lot of child stars, end up going crazy, or if you ever hear child stars end up going crazy over time period, I feel like it's because it's too overwhelming for them.
Right.
They might be doing drugs or whatever, and they came in the game not really knowing what it really entails. You know what I'm saying? So they come in the game, they see all this hate, all this, paparazzi, all these different people, that they didn't expect to deal with. That's why I say when you get in the game like that, it's better to already understand all the negative things that's going to come with it. You know what I'm saying? To already have that. So you know what to expect when you get in the game. You know what I'm saying? Not focus on the negative, but have some type of awareness to know that all of these things can come to play. Backlash, paparazzi, all of these different things that people it's too overwhelming for people to take in. It's better to know what's ahead before you get in the game. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me paint a picture. So let's say, what do you think is a perfect age for a star as a kid?
As a kid,
Yeah, like give me not a too young, but not too old age. Okay, 15, right? 15, cool.
that's cool.
15 years old, right? Nowadays, people are getting famous overnight. So, like, your video just went viral, right? TikTok, okay. Oh, by the way, Oracle did buy TikTok, so it's not going to be banned. But, anyways.
So they not banning that at all?
Nah. Trump approved Oracle purchasing the company, so they're going to keep it going.
What was the whole point of it being banned in the first place?
I don't know. Donald Trump bullshit.
Donald Trump wanted it to be an American
Yeah.
company, not a non-American.
Oh,
Yeah, but fuck all that bullshit. Yeah. But
I
mindset.
think he was just mad because
Yeah,
the
they don't like
TikTokers
his videos.
band together and they told people not to go to his rallies or anything like that. So I think so, but that's another story.
So you're 15 years old, right? You just got famous. Boom. your phone ringing. Now you got people inviting you to places and stuff like that, right? This is not even. This is not even. Right now, everybody loves you in the world. This is not even the negative comments and shit like that yet. Everybody right now, everybody loves you. You know, you're going to these parties, people inviting you in. Hey, come over here. You know, now all of a sudden, now you got these grown people that you have never met in your life have a personal interest in your career. And not only do they have a personal interest in your career, they know that there's a dollar amount. So now they're offering you all these deals and stuff like that, right? Now, yeah, you do have your parents, but guess what? Your parents don't know diddly shit about the entertainment business, whatever, right? So what they typically do is they'll tell you, look, you know what, go find your lawyer, get you an accountant, get you all this type of stuff to where that you feel like you're financially responsible as a person. So now you got another person telling you, no, go with this lawyer. This is a great lawyer, not knowing that it's in his benefit because the lawyer and him are probably connected. The accountant is probably connected to the lawyer. They're probably running a scam on you the whole time. You don't even know it. Mind you, you're still 15. Parents don't know shit, so they sign away on all of it. Oh, well, that seems like the right thing to do because always remember, when people get money, people all of a sudden now know what to do as far as business-wise. Just because you win $1 million don't make you a fucking business tycoon.
Yeah.
So now you got all these grown people that are in cahoots over your money. And then sometimes it be your parents. Your parents are setting up their shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking at you like, I don't know how long you gonna give me this money. Because when he turn 18, he or she gonna do whatever they gonna do. So now you got all these grown people telling you what you need to do, what you shouldn't do, as far as money wise, blah blah blah. Now once you start to realize, you know, things are not going how it's supposed to be going. You probably like 16 at this time. Now it's time for you to venture off and you want to do your own. You're done with everybody. I'm tired of everybody controlling me. Let me do me. Now, the friends that you done made in this game are maybe a little bit older than you, so now they're inviting you to come out to their parties. Now you free. Now you still financially bind with these people, but now you want time to yourself. So now you're going to these Hollywood parties, these Beverly Hill parties, these parties all over the world.
That could become addicting, too.
Addicting, but not only this, though. You walking into this room. You're 16 years old. You have everything that an adult would love right in front of your face. Try some of this. Try some of that. You want these girls? Try some of this. Try some of that. You want these girls? Try some of this. Try some of that. Back and forth. Now, you may do a couple parties like this. Now, like you said, you're addicted. You're addicted. Now, your parents, they seen that you're going off on the deep end. Now, they trying to get whatever they can because they see your ass going down. Now, they trying to get every dollar they can up out of your ass. They trying to figure out how can they secure their bag while you're fucking yours up. And the next you know,
that's where a lot of relationships between the parents and their kids go disconnect because of that.
Huh? Now let's say a couple more years go by. Now you 20, 21 years old. Now your career is pretty much in the trash. You're pretty much an addict to certain whatever substances. You and your parents don't talk. Your ex-manager is still receiving 10% or whatever the fuck the deal is, even though he's not your manager no more. He's still receiving money off of
LP breaking it down.
But what I'm saying is, these are the things that, you know, we know that these kids is going through, or shit, even just regular ass grown ass people. Like, it's hard to turn down shit when you don't know the outcome. Like, you hear the stories, but everybody feels like they're invincible. I'm not going to be addicted to drugs. I'm not going to smoke. Like, shit, I used to tell myself all the time about drinking and smoking and shit.
Yeah, you really don't know, especially when you're around that type of stuff and you live in that atmosphere where it's people doing all kinds of stuff. You know, you might come to a situation where you need to perform and you ain't got it all there. You might need to take something or whatever, you know. So I can see how that stuff could be addicting, especially a younger generation, because you know that's what all the kids is doing and all of that. You know, that's in that environment. You know what I mean?
You know, and what's the fucked up part about it? You're 15, 16 years old and you're doing all this shit. You know what drugs and alcohol do to you, right?
It messes you up.
It ages you.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So you don't look like the 16-year-old kid you're supposed to look like. So now these roles and stuff that you normally would go for, they're looking at you like, nah, you look too old. Like, I'm just saying, like, oh, nah, you look too old. Or you look like you've been through some shit. You don't have that perfect, that perfect kid look no more. You don't look like a kid no more. Now it's kind of like, okay, now your rose is going out the window because you don't have that same look no more.
Yeah. So and shed that image.
And I think a lot of celebrities end up, when they, if you can't handle that type of environment, you can't handle all the pressure that comes with it. A lot of it's some celebrities might be suicidal. You know what I'm saying? You not even know it. You know what I mean? Because they're dealing with all of these type of things, and it's too overwhelming for them to handle. Yeah. And sometimes when it becomes too overwhelming, they start doing drugs and doing all of these different things just to maintain. And I see it from the outside looking in.